Hello, Silas here. Just some quick words on the Trump tweet, the latest Trump tweet. The guy tweets a lot, as you know. Okay, so this latest one, I'm just gonna give you a little explanation of what it is. I'll probably actually just have a clip of it going while this is going on. But so it's Trump. It's Trump from the WWE. This is I guess it was so long ago. I think it was when to the WWF. That's how long ago this might have been. But it's a clip of when he was on there, and he goes in and clotheslines Vince McMahon. And somebody had made a meme of it, with it being CNN's head transposed onto Vince McMahon. And the madman, the madman in chief, the precedent president, actually retweeted this with the FNN, the false news network. So he tweeted that, and of course, as expected, some people have lost their collective, you know what. So they've been talking about how, first of all, they're saying he did this. I'm just gonna, okay, let me analyze the tweet, what I think on it, the beauty of the tweet. First of all, the fact that he has something that's WWE. I remember WWF back in the day, people saying, "Oh, this is real. Is it real? Is it not?" There was all this talk between sports entertainment. I mean, now they just say, "Yeah, it's sports entertainment." They don't try to pretend it's real. It's real hard what they're doing, of course, but they know it's not actually fighting. It's not like it's not even close to like the boxing situation where they're really trying to knock people out. It's an acted thing. It's a set up thing. So to have a false event like that, false violence, being depicted by the news as him encouraging real violence, by having a situation where he just retweets something somebody else did, that's kind of, to me, showing that whole effect where the news has been reporting things he's not doing, or false things that he's doing, or things he does just for show as they're real things. So that's going more to the false news thing. They're covering a false action like it's a real action. Now, another part of this is there's been support for, say, violent behavior on the left that hasn't been treated in the same way. Right now, it's the Shakespeare in the Park thing in New York City. That's been going on for a while. Complete stabbing. The people admit, yes, that's supposed to be Trump. It's a contemporary play. It's art. Where's CNN? Where's the same people who are saying this is Trump encouraging violence? Were they saying the same thing about Shakespeare in the Park? Now, if you were, then yeah, I'll give that to you. But most of them probably weren't. Hillary Clinton has had support from a lot of people in the film industry, a lot of people in the hip hop industry, in the black culture industry. It is an industry. So he's had a lot of people in that industry. And one example was Jay-Z and Beyonce. Now, Jay-Z and Beyonce, Jay-Z has come from gangster rap. They talk about keeping it real, and they talk about some pretty violent things, drugs, violence, gang activities. Now, they say this is just part of their life, and I'm not saying it's not, but he doesn't he doesn't he doesn't turn it down. I mean, he finds a way to monetize it, and arguably Jay-Z was known by a large swath of people in the world. I mean, Trump is definitely more popular now, I mean, because he's the president of the United States, but just in general, pop culture, Jay-Z was known all over the place. I know people in Kenya knew Jay-Z, but they didn't really know Trump at the same level as they do now. So if you're saying just supporting somebody who has some negative things is supporting violence, Hillary Clinton advocating for violence by showing up at the Jay-Z concert? When Beyonce sexualizes herself and sexualizes females, is that a support? Is she supporting violence by having Beyonce supporting her? No, I don't think so. These are artists. These are people just performing. Now, there can be a whole talk on the effect of what it actually does to the society, to the people that are watching it, but yeah. So, there's this double standard out there, and I'm actually really liking this. I'm liking the tweeting, of course, but I'm liking the reaction a bit more. I want these people to go out there and yell like it's the worst thing ever. I want the media to act like, yeah, he's completely advocating people to attack him, because Johnny Depp was out there saying, when's the last time an actor assassinated a president? Kathy Griffin had the bloody head thing in the air. Shakespeare in the Park, as I've mentioned. Madonna at the Women's March talking about, I want to blow up the White House. This has been going on for a while. This rhetoric has been going on for a while. I saw an ABC News clip. They're actually bringing up the shooting of Steve Scalise, or Senator Scalise, like that was something to say what Trump did was violent. Yet, who was saying that? If they're admitting that some actions or some words by other people made that person go shoot Scalise, or more likely to do it. Who was saying these things? Was it Trump? Was Trump saying, let's go hurt the Republicans? No, that was the media. That was the media. That was the resistance. That was these people. So getting to see this, getting to see this double-sided reaction is, it's good. It's good for them to come out and say this. So this evidence can be out there. So you can see a reporter claim that this is a horrible thing that Trump did, and then show them covering a story where somebody else did something, like Kathy Griffin. Okay, well, the Kathy Griffin thing, I think that was around. I mean, a lot of people damned her because that was pretty horrible. That was a direct thing. So, anyway, you get to see what people say about one thing and what people say about another thing. Now, I just took a walk today, pretty long walk, and how many people are actually on Twitter? How many people are actually on there watching those things and actually thinking, yes, this is actually something that's going to affect my life? Are people walking around thinking, like, if I see somebody holding a camera at me, if I see like a reporter, I'm actually going to clothesline them? I mean, who really does that? I do know wrestling does affect some people, but when you say like wrestling affects people, you have to also say, yeah, rap music affects people. You have to go into the position where you say, like, yes, cultures affect people. Yet you have some people on one side saying, oh, hip-hop culture, that kind of glorifying of violence, that doesn't affect the culture. That has nothing to do with why a place like Chicago is one of the murder capitals. So I think it was, 1,700 people? 1,700 people shot so far. Trump said he was going to send some National Guard there, and the place is... Anyway, it's a mess over there. So they're saying that has nothing to do with the culture. That has nothing to do with possibly what these people listen to, who these people glorify, who these people hold up as role models. So that's the point. That's what they're saying. They're looking at Trump and they're saying this is unpresidential. He shouldn't be doing this. He should be doing other things. But he's doing other things. I think he just passed the law, the Cates law with immigration. There's other things happening, and then the media is trying to say, like, yes, we want to cover these other things, but when he tweets, this distracts us from that. It's like, no, you cover what you need to cover. Just like you're saying, Trump doesn't need to choose what he talks about, what he tweets about. You also need to choose what you film, what you make stories about. I choose that. I'm here, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm taking this walk, I'm going to choose what I'm going to say, I'm saying this, choosing to publish it. So if somebody comes on and says, oh, why aren't you talking about anything else? I'm not going to say, oh, somebody did do something, but I did choose to cover this instead of the multiple other things I could be talking about right now. Well, let me know what you think about the tweet. That video is hilarious to me. I love it. I think it's pretty awesome. It's a meme. This goes back to what somebody asked, when is the left now to meme? And I was wondering, do people even know how to meme? Do they know what memes are? Because like this is the best timeline, really. It's amazing. Really wish he was my president at this point. But yeah, we're in that situation. B almost just like stung me there. But yeah. So that's it for now. I'm just thinking of that tweet again. I'm gonna have a link to the video and the full video of it, and just thinking, yep, Trump posts a tweet, and then the media SILLYSLAM. So was it SILLYSLAM or Summer Silliness? SILLYSLAM. I'm trying to break off the SummerSlam thing. I don't know, it's something with the title. But yeah, that's it for now. Till next time, like, share, and subscribe. Definitely follow Donald Trump. If you're not following him on Twitter, it's worth getting Twitter, or you can also just check it out and bookmark it on your, your web browser. But yeah, shenanigans galore, and until next time, bye.